If you want to grow your hair long and healthy, this is the video that you need to watch. Hello everyone, my name is Angela of Afro League, and I am the one you should listen to when it comes to growing long and healthy natural hair. I teach you about caring for your natural hair, and I also bring up conversations relating to natural hair. In today's video, we're going to be talking about growing your hair, because this is the middle of 2023 and I know that some people are still struggling with caring for their hair and potentially growing their hair long. So this video is going to go into growing your hair, caring for your hair, and everything that you need to know about growing long and healthy natural hair, because I have done it, and and if you check all of my videos, you will see I have long hair, okay? But I have extensions in today, but that does not take away from the knowledge I'm about to share with you. Now, before we go deep into the points that I have written for you today, I just want to say something. And I think at this point I am tired of creating hair growth videos. This video is going to be a tough love video, you understand? It's not going to be business as usual. I'm not going to baby you in this video, because I feel like you need somebody to tell you directly. You need somebody to really be tough with you. But I think this time around, you guys need the truth. I need it written, or rather said plainly to you. Because you know what? It is bad if the world lies to you. But when you are lying to yourself and living in your delusion, that's the worst. That's the worst. And I have noticed that a lot of people with natural hair, they are lying to themselves. They lie to themselves and they live in their delusion. So this video is like a call out. Yes, this is a video to teach you how to care for your hair and grow natural hair, but it is also a call out, because I'll be calling out some behavioral pattern that I have noticed in, I don't want to say the natural hair community as a whole, but I have definitely noticed some things that I think we need to come out and tell ourselves the truth, okay? So the first thing I want to point out is trends will come and they will go. Trends, as fast as trends come, that is how fast they go, and you need to decide for yourself what you want. Do not allow yourself to be swayed by everything you see online. I mean, a couple of years back there was a trend for chebe powder and kaka oil, and then after that there was a trend for DIY protein treatment with avocado. This is not to say that all of these things that I have mentioned as an example are bad. They are not bad by themselves, you understand? But like, if you are that person that today is this one, tomorrow is that one, today you're doing this to your hair, tomorrow you're doing that to your hair, you will not give your hair or yourself enough time to reap the benefits of some of these things that you're using on your hair. For example, the chebe powder is peculiar to the people of Chad, the women in Chad. Now, if you noticed those women, of course, because we saw their hair, we saw pictures of their hair, videos of their hair, and we were like, wow, look at their hair. So if you've noticed, most of those people, they've been using the chebe powder on their hair since they were little. They've been using that since they were like, I don't want to say from their mother's womb, but they've been using chebe for a very long time. They did not just wake up one morning, use it for a month or two, or use it for like 6 months, and then the next day they are jumping into another thing. It is obvious that they stuck with that hair treatment and they've been passing it down from generations to generation. So why do you think that you can get a product, use it for 6 months, and you want to see the same results as the person who has been using it for like 10 years? Like, it does not make sense. 1 + 1 is not equaling to 2. The math is not mathing. So this is the main point that I want to call out. When you find a treatment that you want to do, stick to it. If you have decided that you want to go into Ayurvedic herbs, that is what you want to do, stick to it. If you decide, you want to use conventional store-bought product, any product that you decide to use, stick to it. It is not today you do this one, tomorrow you do that one, tomorrow we are jumping left, right, and center. That will not do you any good at the end of the day, because the thing is that trends will come and go, and people will push certain hair care products not because they are bad, but they will just push them because they want you to buy. The same person advertising chebe for you today is going to advertise aloe vera gel for you tomorrow. You have to be realistic with yourself and notice the pattern that, okay, if this person says chebe is good, chebe is this, that, then why are they pushing another product to me? You see, why are they pushing another product to me? It just goes to show you that they want your money, and I think you have a lot of money that you're willing to just give out to people. I can come to them and say, this is the oil I used on my hair, you give me money. next week another person comes and tell you this is the oil and you give them money. Please save your money. When you decide to use a particular product or a particular treatment, stick to that particular product and treatment, and I'm sure that if you're consistent with it, you're definitely going to see the results that you're looking for. The second point is that a lot of people believe that they can grow their hair fast, and when I say fast, people believe that they can see massive growth in like a month. I mean, some people, they have maybe ear length hair and they want to have a mid back length hair in like 4 or 5 months. Like, it does not work that way. Yes, there may be some people in the world that has the ability to grow their hair at that rate, but for a majority of us, you will not see fast hair growth. And so when you buy products or when you listen to people and they are showing you results of 1 week difference, and you're seeing somebody with ear length hair to back length in 1 week, like, tell yourself the truth. Is that possible? It is not possible. It is not possible at all. So you have to be conscious when you make decisions. You have to be skeptical about people online and products. Even me, that I'm talking to you and telling you all of these things, you have to be skeptical. You have to think for yourself. Okay, do not believe everything that comes out of people's mouth, because most times people are just trying to sell you a product or a service. So your hair will not grow fast. I mean, think about it. How can your hair that has experienced damage for a very long period of time, maybe your hair has been experiencing that particular damage for like 5 years, how can your hair that has experienced damage for a period of 5 years suddenly turn around in a week? It's not possible for you to see such a drastic change within a short period of time. One truth that you need to know is that your hair is always growing. God has made it that way, that your hair will always grow, except you are on certain medication that can hinder your hair growth, and except you have certain deficiencies in your body, especially iron, because that is directly connected to your blood, and you need good circulation of blood in your hair follicles for you to experience growth. So most times, if you experience any deficiency like iron, your body is going to direct those nutrients to the vital organs that need it. Your hair is not top priority for your body to keep alive. Your vital organs are the top priority, and that is why those nutrients will go to other organs and your hair follicle will suffer, and that may affect your hair growth. So I would advise that you go to a doctor. Do not just diagnose yourself and say, oh, my hair is not growing, so it means my iron level is low, so then I'll start taking iron supplements. Please do not do that, because you may overdose yourself. I would advise that you go to the doctor or get your blood work done to be sure that you are iron deficient, or if you're not iron deficient, so that you can know the next steps to take. I think the most important thing when it comes to retaining length, because that is your goal when you're trying to grow longer hair, growth is definitely going to happen, but you need to learn how to retain your hair. I think the most important thing when it comes to, or two important things to me from my observation that you need to know when it comes to retaining length is how to detangle your hair. Number one, that is where most of the breakage happens. A lot of people do not know how to detangle their hair, and I don't really blame them, because I was in that position too. A lot of us had relaxed hair from childhood. A lot of us had relaxed hair and we had it for years, so we are not used to handling natural hair, right? So I can excuse that. But if you do not take out the time to properly learn how to detangle your hair, it's going to be a disaster. I remember the first few years I was natural, I did not know how to detangle my hair, and I dreaded detangling my hair, honestly, because every time I detangled my hair, it was just breakage upon breakage. When my hair would break, I thought that that was normal, but when I started like watching videos and seeing how other people detangled their hair, I then learned how to detangle my hair, and I drastically reduced how much hair I lost during wash day. And it's not just how you detangle your hair on wash day, but also how you detangle your hair in every aspect. When it comes to installing your protective hairstyle, when it comes to taking down your protective hairstyle, when it comes to pre-pooing your hair or any other treatment that you want to do. Every time you detangle your hair, it is an opportunity for you to lose your hair if you do not know how to properly detangle your hair. So there are multiple videos on my channel about my wash day, talking about detangling my hair, that you can watch. Very detailed videos, so I'm not going to go into that. And sidetrack, let me just say this by the side. This is one of the tough love I'm about to give to you guys, is that There are informations online for you. Repeat this again. There are informations online for you. Quality information. Even on YouTube, like I've been on YouTube for maybe like 2 years going on 3 years, and I post detailed information for you online. The problem is people do not want to take out the time to actually sit down and learn. It is not hard. You believe, oh, my hair is hard, my hair is difficult, my first hair could never, and so you don't even take out the time, you don't give yourself the chance to learn, and you begin to say, my hair this, my hair that. Like, why won't your hair that and this? Majority of the things that I know about caring for my hair, I learned online because I did not have anyone close to me who had natural hair to teach me. I learned online, and I also refined those information to fit me and to fit my lifestyle. So please take out the time to learn. I mean, I've made so many hair growth videos at this point that I think that I should stop talking about hair growth. But people will not take out the time. Like, I think the last hair growth video I made, maybe it was like in January or so. I made a detailed video on how to grow your hair in 2023. It's not that far back, but people will not take out the time to scroll down to see those videos. This is me just, trying to encourage you. The information you need is online. Take out the time to learn. Do not wait for you to be spoon-fed. Some of you want to be spoon-fed. My channel is filled with quality information, quality videos for you to learn. Like, I'm telling you, if you watch 5 to 10 of my videos, your hair game will change. If you really sit down to listen and to learn, your hair game will definitely change. The next factor that determines how much hair you can retain and potentially grow longer hair is your hairstyle. It's the hairstyle that you do. Some of you want your hair to be snatched, especially when you do a ponytail. You want it to be snatched. You want your hair to be sleek, right? That's what you want. And as the hairstyle is making your hair look snatched, it is also snatching your edges. It is snatching your hair. It is giving you bald spots here and there. Yeah, tight hairstyles are your worst enemy. And I know we have the mind that, if we make our hairstyle tight, it is going to last longer and it is going to look neater. But that is not true. There are people who can braid your hair, there are people who can style your hair without it being tight and it will still look nice. And I see a lot of people who are complaining about how they've lost their edges, how their edges are balding, how their hair is thinning, but they keep on doing tight hairstyle. At this point, do you want me to kneel down and beg you? Because I can do that. I can actually go down on my knees and beg you to please stop doing tight hairstyles. Another thing about hairstyles that you need to run away from is heavy hairstyles. Hairstyles with like extensions that are very heavy. And you know what I'm talking about. There are certain hairstyles that you will do and you will feel the weight of the extension. You will know that you have something on your head. In fact, the extension will be controlling your neck because you can't control your head by yourself. So stop doing tight hairstyles. Stop doing heavy extensions for your own good. Now, the best thing you can do for yourself when it comes to hairstyle is to find a simple hairstyle that you like. For me, that is mini twist or just twist in general, twist of any size. But I think mini twist, looks like you put some effort into it. So for some people, it could be single braids. Just find a simple hairstyle that is easy to install and that is easier to take down. That is the important ingredient in this recipe of growing long hair. A simple hairstyle. Simple hairstyle, be consistent with it. For me, like I said earlier, my go-to is twist, right? It is twist. I make sure that I wash my hair once a week, or at most I wash my hair once every 2 weeks. Like, that is the maximum that I can go. Once every 2 weeks, I make sure I wash my hair. I install my simple protective hairstyle, and then the next wash day comes and I repeat it. So you have to be consistent. When you find that hairstyle that you like, the hairstyle that is not tight or heavy, the hairstyle that allows you access to your hair, the hairstyle that is easy to install, once you found that hairstyle, stick to it. Stick to it and be consistent. Make sure that internally everything is right with your body so that your body can have enough nutrients to pass down to your hair follicles. Make sure you eat well. Make sure you drink enough water. Yes, drink enough water. And basically, that is all that you need for your hair to flourish. But I also want to put this out there. Everyone has different hair growth rate, right? There are people who can grow 4 inches in a year. There are people who can grow maybe 3 inches in a year. There are people who can grow maybe 5 inches in a year. So everybody has different growth rates, and that is beyond your control. You cannot change your growth rate as long as everything is fine with you, fine internally with your body, and you're doing your best routine. You cannot change your growth rate. That is just how it is. So do not feel bad when maybe you've been natural for 4 years and you have 10 inches of hair, and another person has been natural for 5 years and they have maybe 15 inches of hair. Everyone has different hair growth rate. I also understand that socially there's a pressure for women to have long hair. You know, it's a sign of femininity, and people want to appear beautiful. People want to be socially acceptable. So I understand the social pressure for your hair to belong, especially if you're somebody with type 4 hair, because socially, if you have short hair but your curls are like popping, your curls are like very visible, people may excuse it. But with type 4 hair, especially 4C hair, it's like your hair is not deemed valuable, your hair is not deemed worthy unless it is long. And personally, to me, it's a very low vibration mindset. Your hair is worthy regardless of the length. Your hair is worthy regardless of the thickness of your hair. Your hair is worthy regardless of the curl pattern. And you have to learn to love your hair first before people outside can love your hair. You have to learn how to appreciate your hair, whether it is waist length, ear length. You have to learn that. When people see that you like your hair, it will radiate and they will catch up. And the reason it is very important to learn how to love your hair when it is in a teeny weeny afro is that most times if you're focusing on, I want to grow my hair, you would miss out on the experience of having natural hair. There's a whole journey for you to, be present and experience. I hope that this video has been able to, help you to put your mind in the right place, when it comes to loving your hair, and also give you an insight on caring for your hair. Thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope that you subscribe to my channel, give this video a thumbs up, and also share this video with your friends. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.